Hey everybody, Kendall here. Today's video is currently inked. Also, a fun Happy Pride Month rainbow. Got some cool inks here. I actually was inking up pens. I wasn't consciously aware, and when I was done, what do you know? I had the colors of the rainbow, all besides purple. And my wife had a pen inked up with purple, so I'm borrowing one of hers. So I'll show you what I've got. Let's start with the color red, which I put in this Hongdian rainbow forest. Also fun for Pride Month. So let's show you this one. This is Maromon notebook B5. This is the Nemosine line of it. All right, so we've got so for red, we have the Hongdian Forest Rainbow or Rainbow Forest. This is basically the Black Forest model. And this is a fine nib. And this is Diamine Red Dragon. Okay. I feel like I want to do some swatches here too. So let's try just a deep swatch. Okay. All right, so there's our red. For the orange, let's see if you can see this very well. For the orange, I have this in a Wingsung 699 vac filler with a fine nib, and this is Ancient Copper. This is Wingsung 699 vac, and in a fine nib. Let's see here. Good swatch. And this is diamine as well. I think to save space, most of my inks I love diamine, so we'll just call this one Ancient Copper. Pardon my handwriting. All right, so there we go. For the yellow, I've got it in this Jinhao 80. I've actually got 3 Jinhao 80s inked up, so I'll just talk about those right now. These 2 plus this. All 3 of these are Jinhao 80s. They have Lamy nibs that I put on after. And this one, we'll call the yellow. It's not a yellow typical that you would think, but this is a Jinhao 80. And this is the maroon or red one. This one actually has a medium, Lamy medium. And this is Robert Oster. Apologize if you can hear that lawnmower in the distance. African Gold. This ink I haven't loved in a finer point, but if you get something medium or broad, you get to see more of it, and it's a good color. All right, this red pen, I actually put green ink in it, which is some people like to matchy. I think a complementary color is okay in that. This is a Wordsworth and Black is the brand. Not super famous pens. Got it on Amazon, and it's okay. It's a heavy pen. I like the look of it. Wordsworth and black. This has a medium nib. And so for the green, see, this is a medium. This is Robert Oster Crocodile Green. I love the shading that you get with this ink. You've got to use a broader nib. And unfortunately, when I did the smear, I've got a little bit of the other ink on my finger. So not the best smear there, but yeah, you get an idea for that. So there's the green ink and the red pen. In my TWSBI Diamond 580 here, the Prussian Blue, it's a fun pen, and the fine nib, I've got Aurora Borealis. So this is kind of a teal. Use a clean finger for this smear. Again, I was not aware I was doing the rainbow, and then I was like, oh, this is great because I can do a Pride Month. This is Aurora Borealis. This pen holds so much ink, as does this vac filler. I went on a trip and I filled these two pens to take with me, and I'm still over halfway on both of them. Pro and a con. I like that. It's convenient that way, especially for a trip. You don't want to run out of ink, but you know, for someone like me, I like to change my inks a lot. It's also got its downsides. All right, so here's another Jinhao 80. I've actually got two blues. In my previous video, I explained the ink behind this. It's a rare Grail ink called Parker Penman Sapphire. And so I filled this pen with that ink, and I filled the next one with Diamine Sargasso C, which is also a great ink that's similar, has some similar properties. So see that video for a comparison on those two. But this is another Jinhao 80, the white one. This is a broad nib. And these colors are just such a great range. This is Parker Penman Sapphire, which, yeah, it's a beautiful ink. Very hard to find. Okay, this is the stub nib in this Jinhao. So this is another blue. So I don't know that I need two blues, but I've got two inked, so we're gonna do it. And writing with the stub is always kind of fun. And this is a 1.1 stub. So you can see that it's a darker blue. So we'll put it in our, this is Diamine Sargasso C. Okay, we've got our rainbow coming together. And I had these without even thinking about making a rainbow of ink. It just was how it was. And then I remembered that my wife, I had given her this Platinum Plaisir. It's just a very light pen, and I don't enjoy it as much, but it's a nice pen. It's very nice. So I had given it to her, and she keeps it inked up with purple. This is a Platinum Plaisir. I have to remember how to spell Plaisir. Got it. Yeah, here we go. Platinum Plaisir. This is a fine nib. It's not a great smear. Maybe drier ink. All right, let's see if we can get a swatch with this fine nib here. And this is Diamine Tyrian Purple in that pen. So pretty cool. Pretty cool that these colors came in just naturally, and with the exception of the purple, and I threw it in there. So happy Pride Month. Hopefully you like this video. Please hit the like button, subscribe. I've got good content on its way, and we will catch you next time. See ya.